Yeah, we're really excited about the progress we've made in the first 100 days, and so much of it has been about working with our partners, the large companies, the universities, and the small and mid-sized companies, as well as our government partners, and in defining what it is we're going to set out to do as we stand up the Institute. So we've done a couple of things in that regard. One is we're hiring our team. So we've got nearly a dozen people now, and bringing in a number of different partners as well, and amplifying our team. We're working on the facility design so we can open our doors this winter. Look forward to having a place where people can come to. And we've also been participating in a number of forums across Illinois and actually even across the Midwest, working with our partners to educate their constituents, educate their communities on what it is that the Digital Lab for Manufacturing is going to do and how it can be a resource to them. So in Chicago, we worked with World Business Chicago and the City of Chicago to have 3 forums across the city to speak with small and mid-sized companies and learn from them about what their needs are and how we can be responsive to them. So I think it's going to be an evolving process, but I'll tell you the receptivity has been fantastic. There's of course the what it is are you going to do for me kind of question, but I think that there's I feel there's an understanding that we really want to design this with them, co-create it with them, and how it's going to be responsive. So one of the things that we're doing with the small and mid-sized companies today is a number of pilot projects for the Illinois Manufacturing Lab, which is a specific Illinois-based effort funded by Governor Quinn and the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity to arm small and mid-sized companies in Illinois with the tools and expertise that they need to be able to solve specific business problems and be able to use new digital manufacturing technologies to do that. So that's a very tangible example of how these companies can, and what we're seeing is that a real hunger to think about how do we bring these technologies to bear, how is it going to help their businesses, and our goal is to work with them to really talk with them and understand what their challenges are so that we can develop projects around real needs that they have. Well, I think one of the things that was talked about earlier today is that while there may have been a shrinkage in the number of jobs in manufacturing overall, there's been a resurgence in advanced manufacturing jobs that are really good-paying, high-skilled jobs that really are bringing a whole new set to American workers and changing the definition of what manufacturing means. So the workforce is benefiting, and at the same time, the manufacturing companies themselves are benefiting because they're being able to bring in new tools, whether that's equipment or software or people, to be able to improve their productivity. And I think that was a common theme that we heard today so far, is that there are these resources for improving productivity, and that's changing the game, and it's changing the mindset that we have and allowing us to be able to bring jobs back home, be able to create better quality products at less cost and in less time. And ultimately that affects the bottom line and makes everyone happy.